YouTube, chicks. Get ready. You know what to do, chicks.
Listen, Chick Smooth.
Hey, Chick Smooth. Appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
Aw, man, why can't we all get along in this podcast space? Seems like every other day, there's a new black podcaster in the urban space trying to take another person down. Now, funny thing is, everybody can all exist and operate at the same time. About 3 years ago, Kanye West went on Drink Champs with NORE, and you guys know how Kanye West was back then. Well, there's really no difference right now. Back then, Kanye West was rolling with Candace Owens, and he was basically repeating all her talking points. Kanye West went on Drink Champs and said some very nasty things about George Floyd, which then prompted Stephen Jackson to call out Kanye West and also called NORE a clout chaser for having Kanye West on his platform. Now, I covered that story about 2 years ago if you guys want to go check it out again, but looks like NORE and Stephen Jackson never squashed their beef. So fast forward to last month when NORE was on Bootleg Kev podcast, and he told a story about how he almost gave Drink Champs podcast to Cameron.
And we want to own this. This is something, like, I don't think that Drink Champs doesn't have my name on it per se. It's
its own thing.
It says NORE and EFN presents Drink Champs, right? But I look at this as the future. Like I knew Cam was going to come into this space, right? But in my idea, I was going to give Drink Champs to Cam. Like, I was going to cash out. That's what I was going to try to do. Like, and I was going to be like, yo, I want you to be the host on a lot of years or whatever. Obviously, he thought how I thought.
Right.
But he wanted to own his own shit too. But that was my thing. It really wasn't about the money. Like, you know, it's not. You know, hip hop has been great to me. I've been platinum. Like, if you're a platinum
have real
artist,
hit records.
Yeah.
Like you.
Stephen Jackson got in the comments and he had a blast. He commented saying, "Who listens to this lush? Give it to Cameron." Nigga, what? Obviously trying to degrade Drink Champs' platform and also allude that Cameron would not waste his time with the platform. And yes, if anybody was wondering, that was definitely hate. And I rock with Stephen Jackson. Now, NORE took notice of his comments and called him a hater on the Fat Joe and Jada podcast.
That you can laugh at me and say I'm cap, whatever. In any case, we number one with a bullet. Don't get that fucked up. So what I'm saying is, the other day you made a comment, you said, the only podcast that matters is Drink Champs,
Comment.
Joe Button, and $1 million worth of game.
That hurt you?
No, it never hurts me because I do a lot of shit to hurt him that he don't ever get hurt, so I can't get hurt.
Right.
We can't even fucking hurt each other.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
No, it can't.
But what I'm saying is, I seen a lot of other podcasts. You know, Steve Jack, this is my brother. A bunch of them put in work. A lot of guys are doing their thing.
I feel like Steve Jackson's a hater.
No.
This is the second time. This is the second time hating on me. Like,
because he been doing. You see, you got to understand.
I thought we was all family.
We are.
I thought so too. Like, and if he had a problem, he should have handled that. You know what I mean? But I seen him a couple times, like, and he didn't say nothing to me, and I didn't say nothing to him. But it wasn't no beef.
What happened?
I believe he was talking to the statement like they putting in work in the podcast. It's a lot of guys, Carmelo. There's a lot of different guys putting in a lot of work. Yeah. When you just say, "Yo, we the three that matter," everybody else who don't put in, us, we don't care. We just new in the game, and I don't give a fuck anyway. So I'm different. But is there any way to say, all right, why did you come up with that decision?
I don't know.
He was feeling
it's actually the truth. But it's the truth when they say like this. When it comes to hip hop podcasts, we led the way. 1,000,000%. All right. Who invented the podcast space, period? It's Peter Rosenberg and Cypher Sounds. Anybody, we all owe them a check.
Gotta give Ice-T some credit too.
No, I'm getting there. Peter Rosenberg and Cypher Sounds. That's the first podcast ever, right? Then when you got come to artist podcast, first artist podcast was Ice-T, right? Then after that, this was a nerd space.
Combat Jack,
yes, Combat Jack.
My man in jail, no nerd.
Yeah, no. No, but what I'm saying, that overall, that's what it was for. This was like a nerd space. What I'm trying to say, of course, other podcasts matter. Of course, I'm on this show. I'm doing other shows. Of course that. But what I'm saying is, who led the way in this podcast?
Saying it's the golden era.
Yes,
I feel in hip hop. Yes, it's LL Cool J, it's Salt and Pepper, Heavy D, Rakim. Big Daddy Kane, you just saying, yo, we let the
listen. And by the way, if it wasn't for those 3 podcasts, probably you wouldn't be here right now. Probably a lot of people wouldn't be here right now.
I super agree. I just wish you would have told me earlier there's so many bags in the space.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I did tell you. I did tell you. You know what you did? Like you said. No. I did tell you. You know what you did? You went and started crack vision on your own. Like you said, you can't be under nobody. So you're living out your words. You did that.
You know what they say?
Hold on, I gotta finish because you can't just say that and we just go off.
Okay.
You know,
I didn't say that. You said
19 Keys. No. I'm saying. So 19 Keys hit me about the same thing.
Who's 19 Keys?
19 Keys, he has a podcast as well.
Yeah.
So if I say that, if I say something like, I'm the best, and you offended, what does that mean about you? I'm saying, this is my shit. I monkey foot with this game. I got the viewers every single month.
Are the best.
I don't have to clout chase. Hold on.
No, you guys are the best.
I don't have to clout chase.
Are the kids.
I don't have to diss other podcasts. What I was trying to say was that's the podcast that matters in this milestone at this moment. At this moment leading up. Now, of course, there's going to be other people. Of course, there's going to be other people. You know, everybody's going to have their time. You're going to have their time. You know what it is in Miami? Miami, you get a restaurant 6 months and then you close down. Gecko, all these beautiful restaurants, they hot. You can't get a fucking reservation at all. Yeah. But then 6 months, where they at?
Baby.
Where they at?
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Let me just say something. Right. Not only have I survived this space,
that's right,
but I've been innovative. I've been innovative. When people were chasing other people, I went and I messed with a kid from Virginia. No one was messing with kids from Virginia. Wow, man, this guy is still to this day. You know, when they was calling him Dean's nephew, I was the only one outside of the Rough Riders who worked with him. Scott Storch, yes, you made him famous. But who gave him that first beat when he came out here? Reggaeton. Y'all both laughed at me. Y'all both apologized, so I take y'all forgiveness. But look at Bad Bunny right now. This nigga got a fucking concert for 6 months.
We booked our tickets.
Holy moly guacamole.
No, we booked our tickets.
You telling me that exists without Oye Mikando, without me? What I did? Like, this is what I'm trying to say. Like, I you know what I'm saying? But Busta Rhymes told me the other day, he said, yo, man, I don't like you still being humble. I'm a humble guy. But I know my accolades, though. I know what I did. I know my numbers. I know what I put up on the board.
Very aggressive, Busta Rhymes.
I know what I put up on the board. So, you know what? If I'm finally bigging up myself. Hold on. So, if I finally bigging up myself, now is when I'm humble all these years, nobody got nothing to say. Oh, he's humble, Nore. He's chill. Now I say, you know what? We put our foot in this game. And I'm not taking away from others. So, I'm sorry if I said it that way and people got offended. That's not what I meant.
Nah, somebody please tell me that Nore is trolling right now. It's either that or he forgot about the whole Kanye West George Floyd incident. Why would you expect us to have any conversation in public when you've brought on somebody on your platform to diss somebody that I call family? We might not be beefing, but until we have a conversation in private and you apologize or at least explain yourself, I'm not rocking with you. Anybody that's talked down on George Floyd or anybody that's had anyone on their platform talk down on him, Stephen Jackson takes notes and he does not rock with you. And I think if the roles were reversed, Nore would also keep the same energy. But you guys get in the comments below, what do you guys make of Nore calling Stephen Jackson a hater? Like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys later, man.